Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us on today's New Earth Family Call. It is an honor to have you contribute your unique light to the collective energy of this transformational family of way showers. With all the changes going on in the U.S. and the world, it is now more important than ever that we come together, focused in our sacred hearts, envisioning mankind working together in cooperation and having compassion for one another. May we soon live in peace, harmony, and in grand abundance for all. This is Christina DeRoche, and today we have Sara Landon, who will be bringing in a special message from the Council. Sara is a globally celebrated transformational leader, spiritual teacher, and channel of the Council. The Council is an energetic presence of expanded awareness and higher level consciousness. The intention of all gatherings and sessions is to provide life-changing evolutionary wisdom in an energetic environment that will guide you to remember who you are, why you are here, and what you intended when you chose this life experience. After today's message from the Council, I will be sharing more information about a new webinar starting Wednesday, February 1st. The Council will be teaching a 3-part online course called The Path to Your Highest Ascension, Manifest the New Earth, and Accelerate the Great Awakening of Yourself and Humanity. And now I would like to turn this over to the Council.
We are so pleased to have the opportunity to speak with you on this fine day. We love you all so very much, and we remind you that you are everything you wish to be. You already are. It is our greatest teaching. It is our greatest teaching to remind you and to help you remember that you are everything you wish to be. You already are. And so we have much information that we want to bring through to you in this fine day, and we would like to begin with some clarity on some things we have talked to you about, and then we would like to bring in some new information and some new understanding around inspired action and how and when you are taking actions. But first we would like to begin with the idea that we have brought through to you, the wisdom that we have brought through to you, and the opportunity that we have brought through to you to accept anything in your now moment, no matter what it is. No matter what your now moment is, we tell you that your power is in accepting your life in this now moment, wherever it is. You do not understand how important the power of acceptance is in your life. Whatever it is, whether it is your relationships, whether it is your health, whether it is your wealth and your financial situation, whether it is your living situation, whatever it is, your power is in accepting just as it is right now. And so we have said to many of you, whatever the situation is, can you accept it? Can you accept it just as it is right now? And you say, no, because I want it to be different. No, because it should be different. No, because it would be different if this would have happened and this would have happened and this would have happened. But all of those things create greater and greater resistance, which does not allow these things to change and to be shifted to the experience you do want to have. And so we tell you and we remind you how very important it is to accept whatever it is that you are pushing against. Accept it just as it is right now. And that does not mean that in your next now moment you might not have an inspired action to resolve that situation. It does not mean in your next now moment that it will not shift and change. And it does not mean that it's going to miraculously the second change. That is not why you accept it. You accept it so that you can feel peace. You accept it so that you stop the momentum that's going in the opposite direction of what you want. You accept it. You accept it so that you have peace. You accept it so that the resistance stops and you can begin to connect into the path forward. And so whatever it is, accept it. And we say this to you, and we say, accept your financial situation, whatever it is in this now moment. And you say to us, but I must pay the light bill. And we say, we understand. But first, you must come to peace with whatever it is before the miracles will come, before the inspired action will come, before the healing will occur. You must accept it and find peace in this moment. And not for our benefit, not for anyone else's benefit, but for your benefit. Your benefit, because you are the one that will benefit from the experience and the manifestation of peace in your life about anything that you have been pushing against. Accept it just the way it is right now. And then, in your moments of peace, when you have stopped the resistance, when you stop the pushing against, when you stop the negative momentum going in the opposite direction of what you want, when you come into your power fully in this now moment, the next step will be there. The next step will be there. If it is your body that you are finding peace with, and you are coming into a place of accepting your health wherever it is right now, and knowing that all is well, that something in your body might not be working the way you want it to right now, but accept it in this now moment just the way it is. And you will not only feel peace, but you will begin to feel lighter. And your body is naturally beginning to heal itself in your lightness, in the natural raising of your vibration that occurs when you are in peace. And so accept it just the way it is right now. And the instant manifestation will be peace. And the next thing we would like to talk to you about is affirmation. We have brought forth so many affirmations to you. There is only love. Everything is always working out for me. I have everything I need right now. I have everything I need when I need it. We understand your challenges with these affirmations, and so we would like to bring forth some greater understanding of the power of these affirmations. Because in these affirmations, you are commanding the universe to realign. You are commanding the universe to orchestrate things differently for you from this moment on. And so we understand when we say to you, there is only love. You might say, but in my past, there has not been only love. And we might say to you, to affirm, I have everything that I need in this moment. And you might say, but I don't have everything I need in this moment. But your past thinking, your past beliefs, your past thoughts, your past expectations are what has created this moment you're in now. And so if you want a different experience going forward, you have to do something different. And so the reason we bring forth these affirmations, number one, is so that you feel better in this moment. And by feeling better in this moment, You are raising your vibration. You are connecting into the power that creates worlds. This power is you. This power is the God force. This is the power of the universe. When you say these affirmations, there is only love. Everything is always working out for you. My wealth and abundance is here for me now. I am perfect health. I am happy. I am love. I am love. I am love. I have everything I want and need and more. But when you say these affirmations, you are shifting your energy in that moment. You are commanding the universe to align differently for you. And your world has to begin reflecting that back to you. And if you take these affirmations and you say, I am receiving my avalanche of abundance. I receive my avalanche of abundance. Or galore, galore, I have everything I need and more. Galore, galore, I have everything I need and more. Or there is only love. There is always love. There is only love and there is always love. These affirmations feel very good. You are making new beliefs with these affirmations. And when you make new beliefs, you create a new world around you. You create your life differently. And so the reason we bring forth these affirmations is so that you can begin commanding the universe to orchestrate and align things the way you want it to be. And so all day long, we want you to come back to these affirmations and repeat them. Repeat them again and again and again. Get them stuck in your head so that all day long you're walking around saying, everything works out for me, everything works out for me, everything works out for me. I'm always exactly where I need to be there. I am exactly where I need to be when I need to be there. I am exactly where I need to be. The divine plan is always unfolding for me. The divine plan is always unfolding for me. The divine plan is always unfolding for me. These affirmations will shape your future. So do not worry. Do not fight against whether that was true in the past. Because whatever you were thinking in the past is what has created the reality that you are witnessing. But it is not creating your new reality. And as we have said to you, in this now moment, right here, whatever you are thinking, whatever you are feeling, whatever you are focused on, whatever you are intending, whatever you are believing, and whatever you know in the depths of your being is creating your future. And it does not matter what your past was. The things of your past were not meant to be roadblocks. They were not meant to throw you off course or hold you back. They were not. They were designed to bring forth clarity of what you do want. They were designed to move you in a better direction. They were designed to show you what you did not want so that you would remember what you do want. Remember what you do want. That is why the contrast is there. It is guiding you to your truth. It is guiding you to your soul's desires. It is guiding you to your new earth. It is guiding you towards your greatest awakening. So make peace with the contrast, accept it, and then intend through your powerful affirmations the life that you do want, the experience that you do want. Because this now moment is the most powerful time that has ever been, and the most powerful time that will ever be is this now moment. We want you to begin to expect your affirmations to realign your life. We want you to expect your beliefs to orchestrate everything on your behalf. As we have said to you, the universe is responding to you. It is responding to you. And we understand that life has beat you up from time to time. And it has felt difficult. And it has felt like you were doing something wrong. But you were not. Accept whatever has happened and make peace with it. And focus your power on what you do want. We bring forth time and time again to you how powerful you are. And we emphasize it again in this time. That there is nothing more powerful than you. You, the divine being that you are, when you are connected into the power that is you, there is nothing more powerful. And so many times you want to go out and you want to force an effort your way and make things happen, and you say, well, I will do that spiritual stuff. I will do that vibration stuff when I have time, when I have fixed all of my problems. But it does not work that way. You can do it that way if you want, but it is limited. It is not fully allowing the power that is you. And so when we say to you that the most important thing is your vibration, the most important thing is for you to be the clearest, widest vessel of love and light that you can be. That getting to the place where there is only love, reaching for the vibration where all things are possible for you, reaching for the vibration where you know your power. When you feel the power that creates worlds pulsing through your body, we want you to feel that power before you go out and do anything. And so we are not saying to you that you should ever not take actions, but we want you to take action in your life. We want you to move forward in your life from a place of fully connected to your power. We have so much that we can bring into you. The expansion of these teachings, of this wisdom, is here and available for you. But you must get this part. You must get this part. You must understand your power. You must understand how to connect in to the force of love that is you. You must understand how powerful it is when you allow this through you fully, and then allow yourself to be guided without needing to know how it's all going to come together. So we would like to bring in some greater understanding for you around inspired action, because we think it's so very important for you to understand. But step one of inspired action is being aware of your vibration and making that the most important thing, and getting fully connected to your power, which we have said is natural to you. It is natural to you. And so when all the things that don't belong to you, like the fear and the doubt and the limitation and the regret and the judgment, when you set that aside, when you take those heavy burdens off of you that have been so dense and weighing you down, when you set them aside, you will naturally return to the highest vibration that is you. naturally. That is where your power is. And as we have said to you, you are here to manifest in your life experience your desires. But we want to explain one part of this to you, which is that your desires, as we have said, are meant to expand you, and not because you get the desire, but because of who you become on the way to the desire, which is just more and more and more of who you already are. As you proceed and take actions and begin to move about the world in alignment with your desires, it expands you. It removes the layers of limitation and doubt as you move forth. And so it is always, always, always the journey to your manifestations that is the fun part. It's the people you meet along the way and rendezvous with. It's the world that you see along the way and that you experience and enjoy. It's the adventures that you have. It's the eager anticipation. It's the remembering of your power. And the manifestations are wonderful. The manifestations of your desires are wonderful. But we want you enjoying the journey along the way. And some of you are saying, I have this desire, and I am setting out that I want $1 million. And then you are saying from your most limited place, I know that it's possible for me. And then you go about your day and you begin to doubt everything. You begin to doubt, how will that ever happen? Not likely I'm going to win the lotto, and I don't have any wealthy parents that could leave it to me, and I don't have this big high-powered job. And so you begin to talk yourself out of it before you even begin your journey. If you were going to go on a hike and you had the water in your backpack and you had your snacks and you had your hiking boots on, and you got to the beginning of the trail and you said, well, I might not have enough snacks. I may not like this very much. I may not feel comfortable doing this. I may not end up where I want to go if I take this hike. And you say, I might not be a very good hiker. I might run across someone I don't like on this hike. And you begin to talk through all these things that talk you out of even going on the hike, and then you just go home and you take your boots off and you sit down and you never even took the hike. And so you say, well, that hike doesn't work for me. That hike isn't good at all. But you would never know, because you never went on the journey. You never went on the adventure. We want you to go on the adventure. We want the adventure to your desires to be the fun part. It is the fun part. We assure you, if you apply what we teach you, the journey will be the funnest part for you. And the desire will be great, and you will enjoy it. But it will be the journey that was the fun part, because the journey was easy and effortless, because you were tuned in to the power that was you, that guided you on your journey. And you were in a state of peace of whatever happened on your journey. And you were in a state of allowing, so it felt joyful. So everything did work out for you. It does not mean that you didn't take the hike. It does not mean that you didn't walk the steps. But maybe you came to a point where there were two trails. But when you are connected to your power, the way to go lights up for you. It glows. And the path is easy to decide which way to go, because you're connected to your power. You're connected to your knowingness. You're connected to your intuition. And so you do not worry if all of a sudden the path you're on begins to split and there's two trails, because you know you can't get it wrong. You you could take either one, but from your place of power, you know which path to take. And everything that you desire, it's all there on this journey, on this quest that you are on in this life experience. And there is no understanding from your human perspective sometimes of how easy it is, because you've made it so hard, or you've picked up beliefs that have somehow taught you to rely on anything other than the power that is you when you are connected in to the God force, into the universe, and into your source. And so when you have a desire, and maybe your desire is to write a book, and as we have said to you, you say, well, I will write this book when I have $10,000 in my bank. I will write this book when I have the money to hire an editor, or I will write this book when the publisher shows up on my doorstep and gives me a check for $1 million to write the book. But that's not how it works. If you had the inspiration to write the book, and you begin to write it, and it's very fun, and it begins to unfold because you're connected into the power that is you, and maybe in this moment it appears to you that you do not have the money to hire the editor. That is the opportunity. And so many times you look at your life experience and say, but the resource isn't there. I can't do it. And sometimes it's by design that the resource isn't there, because it would be so much sweeter if the resource came from the miracle of another, if the resource came in a way that you could not have orchestrated with your own logical mind. It is the miracles along the way. And sometimes the resource is not there because you do not have clarity. And sometimes the resource isn't there because there's a better way of getting it. That there's a way that is in your highest and best good that you may not see right now. But either way, whether it's clarity or some better way, moving forward on your path is the next step. Because if you need greater clarity will come as you begin to move in the direction of your desire. The connections will come, the friends will come, the resources will come. But they will come when you start thinking about what is it that I would really enjoy. Well, I would really enjoy going to a bookstore, and maybe I will go talk to the people who own the bookstore. I have this very special bookstore that I like, and I will go talk to them about what their best-selling books are. And I will look at those books, and I will get a feel for what those books look like. And then I will look at who edited them, and I will maybe ask the person at the bookstore if there's any local authors or any local editors or any local publishers. And then you go talk to them, and you start asking them questions. Just taking these next steps, that's where the magic begins to unfold. And you don't often understand in your moment of taking an action. If you have this grand desire and it is not more grand than any other desire. It is not more grand to want $1 or $1 million. It is not more grand. But you have decided in your belief systems that one is harder and difficult and takes longer, and one is very easy. But if you were to say that is what you wanted to manifest, and then you open yourself up and you are willing to be led to your manifestation, that you view it as a journey, an adventure, my adventure to manifesting the money I want, and you see it as exciting, You do not understand how the steps are all going to unfold. You will see the next step and the next step and the next step, but you will not understand looking forward how they will all connect. But maybe you set your intention of a certain amount of money, and you begin to be excited about how that will unfold and the journey to it, and you feel eager. And then maybe the next day your friend invites you to dinner, and you think, well, this has nothing to do with manifesting my $1 million, but that sounds like fun. And so you go have dinner with this friend, and you have a wonderful time, and you run into a friend of theirs who is also dining at the same place, and you realize that you and the friend of your friend have a similar interest or a similar business or a similar passion, and you begin talking, and then you make arrangements to connect with this friend of your friend, and then you go to lunch with them, and you begin chatting about your mutual interest, and then you become friends with them, and maybe they invite you to their home for an event where their family will be there, and then maybe you meet another connection there, and this person offers you a opportunity to do a project with them, or maybe they become your lover, and you marry, and you move into a different direction, and it moves you in the direction of this manifestation of this amount of money that you want. Maybe it unfolds through the going to dinner with your friend. If you would have not been at dinner with your friend, you would not have run into their other friend. And then if you would not have run into the other friend, you would not have met their family. And if you would not have met their family, then you might not have met your future lover, or your future business partner, or your future investor, or your future inventor of your idea. But it's a step to a step to a step to a step. But keep being willing to be on the adventure. Be willing and open to however the universe wants to guide you to your manifestation. And know that the step will lead to the next step and the next step and the next step. And if you think about anything that has worked out really wonderfully for you in an exciting way, if you look back at that, you will see how many steps were involved in that manifestation. You will see how many people were part of the orchestration of guiding you to your manifestation. But it is being willing. And we don't want you to do things that are miserable for you. We don't want you to do things that you don't want to do. We want you to be willing to do the things that come your way that feel good, that would be fun. We want you to be willing to be on the journey and allow it to take you wherever it wants to take you. That is inspired action. And there are times when you will have very, very specific inspired actions. But allow those things to be a step to a step to a step to a step. And if the greatest way to get it to you was with one step, that is wonderful. But the journey might be so much more beautiful if there are 10 steps or 100 steps, because then instead of one step that led to one blessing, now there is 100 steps that lead to 100 blessings, 100 gifts, 100 miracles on the way to your desire. And so it is all about how you look at these things. It is all about allowing yourself to open up to the journey, open up to the possibilities. The life that is here for you is so very, grand and magnificent for all of you. For all of you. But if life is a burden, and if life is a struggle, and if everything is difficult and everyone's against you, it will continue to be that way until you do something different. And we bring forth the easiest way. It does not take 10 years of intensive training to follow the teachings that we bring forth to guide you, to help you remember. You are merely remembering. But you have been in these life experiences for a very long time, some of you. And so if you are willing, we can show you a much easier way, a much more exciting and beautiful adventure, because we want for each and every one of you to be enjoying this adventure of life. So we bring forth a greater understanding about inspired action. We want you to be in the world. We want you to be making connections. We want you to be out in your communities, out in motion to these things that you desire, because that is where the fun is. You have gone through such incredible shifts. You have gone through incredible awakenings. For some of you, it has been 1 year or 5 years or 7 years or 10 years or 30 years or 40 years or 50 years. But you have been going through this incredible awakening of remembering who you are. And you called us forth in your life, right here, right now, to help you remember all that you already knew. And we come forth to remind you, because now that you are awakened, it is time for this experience to be very fun for you. It is time for you to manifest the new earth in your lives. It's time for you to manifest the life that you want to be living. And for each one of you, each and every one of you, there is components of your desires that include your human family. There's not one of you who has a desire that it does not interconnect with many others. You are all one, as we have said. You are not separate. And so the basis of that would be that you are all connected, that you are all interwoven with each other. And so the greatest service that you can offer your human family is to live these teachings, is to be living an easy, effortless, joyous, loving life experience. It is for you to be living in an abundant life. It is to be standing in your power, fully connected, that is to the power that is you, and allowing that fully through you at all times. You do not understand the vibration of your connectedness and what it does to your planet and to your human family when you are tuned in. If you did, there is no fear or worry or thought that would ever be worth it. There is no fearful thought or doubt or worry that would ever be worth it to you if you understood how powerful you are when your vibration is high. Because you would see, you would understand what you are doing with your high vibration when you are allowing it naturally through you. You would understand the level of light and love that you are bringing. And nothing would be worth that. No fear, no anger, no judgment would ever be worth jeopardizing the highest vibration of who you are. And so we talk to you about these fears and these doubts. And we tell you that they do not belong to you. And we realize that they are coming to the surface, anything that is left for you to let go of, so that you may move forward in your life. But there are ways to know if your vibration is high. And there are ways to shift your vibration into being higher with just these simple steps. So number one, as we have said to you, you cannot be in the highest vibration of the truth of who you are and be in judgment of another. If you are judging another as oh, well, they are in their ego. Oh, well, that is their childhood stuff. Or, oh, that is their fear, and their fear comes from this. And they shouldn't have said this to me, and they should have said this to me, and they should have done this. Anytime you are in judgment of another, anytime you are not at the highest vibration that is you. And so if you notice that you are in judgment of another, and you are aware, and you are conscious, and you come to be the observer of your life experience from the consciousness that you are, that you can stop in that moment and accept the now moment. Accept yourself, accept the other person exactly the way they are, exactly the way you are. If you can accept it and feel peace, and then you can project love, and you can shift from judgment to love, and you can project your love, you will notice immediately the judgment dissipate, and you will gaze upon another with only love. You will hold them in the light, and see them as their perfection, and instantly you will be back into your high vibration. And so do not judge yourself when you have been in judgment of another. Do not judge yourself when there is a judgment, because it's a gift. It's an opportunity to shift and to say, oh, this is wonderful. I am aware that I was in judgment, and now I can shift this. I can put that person in the light. I can accept just the way they are. I can accept everything that's happened. I feel peaceful. I feel love for this person. I'm holding them in the light. This feels very good. And you will notice that your vibration instantly changes. Instantly changes. And then you begin to gaze upon another with only love, and your vibration will be back to the truth of who you are. And we also address that any time that you are having questions, any time that you are coming up with what should I do, or what do I do next, we understand from the vibration of that it feels like that you don't have the answers. But we would like you again to accept right where you are, and find peace with that. Because at the highest vibration of who you are is all knowingness, knowing that everything is perfect, knowing that everything will work out, knowing that you are not alone, knowing that you are connected to all things through your connection, knowing how powerful you are. And so in a moment when you are questioning, when you are trying to figure things out, if you can just accept whatever led to you asking the question, to the problem you want to solve, or to what feels unanswered, if you can accept whatever brought you to the question, and you can find peace in that moment, and you can feel that all is well, you will instantly return to the highest vibration of who you are, which is a knowingness, of your power, a knowingness of how powerful you are, a knowingness of how divine you are, a knowingness that there is a divine plan for your life, that you are not alone, that you are connected to all things, and all things are connected to you. And from that vibration, then you begin to allow things to move forward for you. And this adventure becomes so much more fun for you. And as we have said, you are everything you wish to be. You already are. So if you already are, you cannot get this wrong. You can never be late. You can never be too old. You can never have screwed up so bad that you mess things up. You are everything you wish to be. You already are. So you might as well have some fun. You might as well enjoy this journey. And we come forth to remind you how easy it is. And we come forth to remind you that there is no fear that is worth it. There is no doubt that is worth it. There's no limiting belief that you have or worry. There is no worry or stress that is worth denying your power and the vibration that's always available to you. And so, in those moments, whatever it is, accept it. And you will have the instant manifestation of peace. And then allow the affirmations to do their job in your life and begin to change your next now moments in your next now moments. Because with your affirmations, you are commanding the universe to move mountains for you. You are commanding the universe to orchestrate all things in your highest and best good. You are commanding the universe to create love and peace and harmony in your world. You are commanding the universe to provide everything you need when you need it. Everything you need and more. Galore, galore. I have everything I need and more. Galore, galore. I have everything I need and more. How fun is that? How good does that feel? Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. How good does that feel? How good is that? That everything is always working out for you, for your highest and best good. For your highest and best good. And you may not understand why it is in your highest and best good, but it is. Affirm it. Affirm that there is only love, and all is love. Affirm it. Affirm that my body is perfect health. My body is perfect health. And allow these affirmations to come to you. Allow them to be jingles. Allow them to be rhymes. Have fun with them. Write them down. Write them over and over. Say them in your head over and over. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you have a fear, reach for your affirmation and say it over and over and over. And then you can be grateful that the fear popped up, because that little tiny fear that wasn't worth it got you to focus intentionally on what you did want, and got you to focus powerfully on creating your future. Stop judging these fears and the worry and the doubt, and say, this is a wonderful opportunity for me to put my powerful intention behind what I do want. And I will say it as if it is absolute truth in this moment, because I know when I affirm it with absolute truth in this moment, with my power, then the universe has to respond to me. It has to, because I have commanded it. And the universe works for me. The universe works for me, because you are the ones creating your life experience through your thoughts and through your vibration and through your focused intention. And so we remind you how important these affirmations are, and reach for them. Let them come to you and repeat them. over and over and over all day long and watch what happens. Watch your life change in miraculous ways. Watch the universe change and orchestrate and realign for you. That is how powerful you are. That is how powerful you are. So we love you all so very much. We are here to remind you of the power that is you to create your life and your life experience the way you want it to be. So we love you, and with that, we are complete.
Another powerful message from the Council. Thank you, thank you. If you'd like to listen to the replay of this call or any of our past calls, visit our website, thenewearthfamily.com, or Sara's, which is saralandon.com, and they are also on YouTube. So visit youtube.com/Sara Landon Life. And this call is on the replay conference line only until our next call by calling area code 712-775-7039. The last digit is different from the call-in number, and use the same access code of 257445#. Also, please know anyone aligned to these calls can join us for free by going to our website, where they can join our mailing list and be notified of our future events. And now I'm so excited to announce that starting Wednesday, February 1st, the Council will be teaching a new 3-part online workshop and Q&A called The Path to Your Highest Ascension, Manifest the New Earth, and How to Accelerate the Great Awakening of Yourself and Humanity. Our awakening plays a critical role in the Great Awakening of Humanity that is beginning a new stage of evolutionary expansion in 2017. All of this is leading to the manifestation of the new Earth. The Council will share the path and process forward. For more information or to register, please visit saralandon.com/webinars. And in closing, let's all hold the vision of who we truly are and what we want our new Earth to be. May we focus and direct our energy and attention within. Let's allow the reflections out there in our world to inspire a burning yearning for inner change. The universe often works in mysterious ways. Perhaps we have been presented a golden opportunity to shine the sunlight where the seeds will most likely blossom. Remember, when we are open in our sacred hearts and expand our consciousness and continue to raise our vibrations, we are having a profound effect on anchoring in the new Earth. Thank you for listening to these calls, and I look forward to this community of kindred spirits again next Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Please share these talks with your friends and loved ones, for you too are assisting in your purpose to help awaken humanity and bring forth the new Earth. Remember always to be the way shower, and may your upcoming week be filled with joy and gratitude for the many, many blessings in our lives. I love you. Namaste.